her. I can't forgive her. I can't forgive her way of living. So I said to my brother only that it's your life. I will not interfere with your life. But, frankly speaking, I can't celebrate you positively. So I will just attend the wedding, and I tried to be as humble as possible. But anyway, as everything is over, I don't mind. I'm safe. So, that's all for the story about the wedding, the stupid wedding. I'm afraid you have made again a talk of your future a taboo. You don't seem to be willing to speak of your future, and in a way I can understand why you hate to work from early in the morning till late in the afternoon. Working in that way isn't interesting at all, though I myself have never worked like that. I wish I were with you now already. Oh, what are you doing with me? It's 8 o'clock in the evening, April the 2nd. I feel very lonely. Saturday and Sunday is the loneliest days of the week. Today is Friday. I feel how deep my frustration is. I had frustration, irritability, loss of self-control, depression, low temper, crossness, every evil temper I possess, I admit. And I think, even if I continue to study, continue to further my study, I would not be able to be a good person, a good human being. On the contrary, I'm likely to be more and more worse. I think myself to be below the normal human being. I'm very selfish. I can't really be sympathetic with others' feelings, while others can't understand me. I'm an isolated person. Once I cursed at the dinner table. Their honeymoon flight be crushed or hijacked, and at my words my father got furious. When I received your letter today this morning, I was really happy, because I was looking forward to your letter, especially this time. Recently, there was a strike, a railway strike in Japan, and mail service has been a little bit delayed. So, I'm sure the letter was a little late. But to be frank, your last letter was a little bit businesslike. I was a little disappointed. Yes, whenever you write about, you write practically. I'm obliged to be practical, too. Do you remember the letters exchanged between us in the Christmas and the New Year period? No, before the Christmas period. In those days we talked about the visa, the financial difficulty, and so on. So, the letters in those periods were very much practical. But there will still remain another 3 months. I wonder what our holiday will be like. I hope you will not be fed up with me. In our holidays I wish to swim, because I can't swim well, and I'll take my swimming suit, which I wore once or twice. There is one worry for my part. That is, I have changed a little bit since last summer, because many things happened, I mean mentally. I worried about worries, which I have never worried about before. No, the kind of worry and the quality of worry were different from the worries I experienced in earlier days. Till then, I have never worried for others, for the other person. In those days, all my worries were connected, in one way or other, with myself. But since last summer, all my thoughts and worries, in all my thoughts and worries, there is always you, the image of you, the thought of you. At the wedding speech, one person, one guest said that the love of marriage should be something like the flame of shimatsu, which is Japanese, the heating device, which burns the charcoal, and so the power of the flame of fire is not so strong, but it lasts very long. But the mere love or passion is like a flame of central hyacinth. No, electric power, strong. He may be right. To hear his words, I thought of our love, if I may call it love. Maybe it is a kind of passion, but already, I'm not completely emotion-driven. I'm quite calm in a sense. But nevertheless, my affection towards you is lasting quietly and gently in my mind. Nobody can stop it. Yes, I really think love between other sexes is very beautiful, if it's posted in an appropriate background. Excuse me. I'm now smoking. Once my brother mentioned that, if my love is not a true love, no. If you can't wait a long time, your love is not a true love. So, at his words, I, of course, got furious. But at the same time, he had a reason, and I wait and I'm still waiting, and nevertheless, the affection is still there. It's not changed, in spite of the geographical distance. So, I conclude, it's a genuine love. So I had come here near the end of this tape. I hope this tape was interesting to you to some extent. It's something like a murmur, but I couldn't help that, because I spoke when thinking, and then, thinking by thinking, except the first part, in which I read the manuscript. And so I'm looking forward to your next letter. Goodbye.